Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. So, from today's session, we will start the revision of computer subject. So, let us start with chapter number 1, that is the history of computers. We have already studied about this chapter in the very beginning, but because of your first terminal examination, we will revise this chapter again. Okay, so the name of the chapter is History of Computers. As the name suggests that how a computers is developed, how a computer come into existence will be discussed in this chapter. So let us see. The first present day computer is a product of many improvements over a period of time. So in this chapter we will learn about the history of computers from the beginning. First is early calculating devices. So the early man uses the stones, sticks, fingers, pebbles and cowries to count. Even today we learn calculations using our fingers. Okay, so this was the early calculating devices. So the people used to count using the stones, they uses the sticks, they uses the fingers, they uses the cowries and pebbles. Okay, so now after the early calculating devices, the next device that come into existence is mechanical counting devices. As we all know that the early calculating devices have some limitations, like a human being can have only 10 toes and 10 fingers to count. So the counting becomes limited or it becomes difficult to count more than 10 numbers. Therefore the mechanical counting devices come into existence. So the first one is abacus. So, abacus was the first calculating machine which was invented in China to count the large numbers. It was a wooden rack holding the two horizontal wires with bits strung on them. So, the position of the bits was changed to enter a number. So, simple calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and divisions were performed using abacus. On the right and the left side, you can see the picture of abacus. Next is Napier bones. In 1614, John Napier have invented a calculating device called the Napier bones. So this device is a set of rectangular rods marked with numbers. It was meant for the special calculations or simple calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of numbers. Later it was improved to find the square root of the number. So in the beginning it is used for calculating the arithmetic operations, but after that with the improvement it is able to find the square roots also. Okay, so first were the early calculating devices, second was mechanical counting devices, in that abacus and Napier bones were there. Now let us move to the third, that is electromechanical counting devices. In that first is Pascaline. So Blaise Pascal invented the first mechanical calculator in year 1642. It was named as Pascaline. It has a box with 8 movable wheels called dials. Okay, so can you see on the left side the 8 movable wheels are there, so that are called the dials. So that numbers for calculating were entered with dials. It could add, subtract, divide and multiply numbers as big as thousands. Okay, so the limitations of both the mechanical and the early calculating devices were solved by this electromechanical counting devices, because it can count the numbers as big as thousands. So very big calculations a Pascaline can do. Next is Leibniz calculator. The image you can see at the right side. Mathematician Gottfried Leibniz built a calculator in 1671 that could add, subtract, multiply and divide the numbers. It can also find the square roots. Next is Jacquard loom. The picture is on the left side. In the year 1801, J.M. Jacquard invented a powered loom that can use punched wooden cards to automatically weave incredible detailed patterns including the pictures and text. It can be taken as the first read-only memory device. Okay, so which is the first read-only memory device? That is Jacquard loom. Next is Babbage engine. Charles Babbage, a mathematician professor, designed an automatic calculating machine in the year 1822. He called it difference engine. The picture of difference engine you can see on the right side. In the year 1823, he thought of mechanical construction, which was known as mechanical digital computer. So Babbage called it analytical engine. This is proved a base for the development of modern computers. So Charles Babbage is rightly called the father of computers. Why? Because the very first computer invented was by Charles Babbage. So the Charles Babbage invented an automatic calculating machine called difference engine in 1822, and in 1823 he invented a mechanical construction which is also known as a mechanical digital computer or the analytical engine. Next is Boolean logic. George Boole designed Boolean logic, which became the fundamental principle for designing the computer circuits. Okay, so these are the electromechanical counting device. Next is electronic counting devices. So in the year 1889, an American named Herman Hollerith invented a counting machine to count the population of USA. It was one of the main electronic counting devices. It was based on the punch card. Herman Hollerith was the founder of the company that became famous as IBM. Then modern calculating devices or computers. Major development took place in the calculating devices in the 20th century, early and 21st centuries. Following the some important devices of this periods are: first is ABC, that is first digital electronic computer. The device image is shown on the right side. So the first computer prototype was built by John V. Entasoff and Clifford E. Barry. It has the vacuum tubes instead of mechanical switches. It was called Entasoff Barry computer, that is ABC. It used for binary number system like a modern computer. Next is Z3. So Z3 was an electromechanical computer which was designed by Conrad Jules. It was the world's first working programmable fully automatic computing machine. It can calculate anything automatically, and it was programming based. So all the languages, all the programs were supported by it. It was one of the first machine that could be considered as a complete computing machine, which was built by Conrad Jules, and the name of the machine is Z3. Next is Harvard Mark I. So Harvard Mark I computer was built in partnership between the Harvard and the IBM in 1944. This was the first programmable digital computer made in US, but it was not purely electronic computer. The machine weighed 5 tons and 500 miles of wire. It was 8 feet in height and 51 feet in length. It means it was very big in size, and therefore it was not a purely electronic computer, and it was hard to handle. Last is ENIAC and UNIVAC. So the first fully functional electronic digital computer to be built in the US was ENIAC, that is Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator. It was somewhat similar to the early computer but was considered larger and more flexible. Then UNIVAC, the full form is Universal Automatic Computer, was the first commercial computer which was produced in US, that is United States. Okay, so here we are finishing our chapter number 1 revision. The PDF of all the question answers and exercises I have already shared with you, so I suggest you all to read it well. Okay students, for now, bye bye. Have a great day ahead.